Yes, people. Hope you are all well on this fine. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Wednesday morning. Hope you're all well. Make sure on your way in, people, you are smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel. We're talking outgoings. Napoli to bid for Darwin Nunez. Elliott on his way out. Chiesa update. And also a slight more update on regarding Andy Robertson, what's happening on his situation and on his future. So make sure you are smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel. Let's dive into it. No messing about today. So we're talking Darwin Nunez to kick it all off. Obviously, rumored to be leaving the Reds in this up and coming season with Napoli, who have got high interest in him. Let me just check if it's the right tweet. Yes, it's boom. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Let's dive into it, people. Let's not mess about then. Hope you're all well. Smash that like button, get subscribing. So this is a report that came out literally this morning. Alfredo Pudella, I've definitely butchered that name, says talks between Napoli and Liverpool for Darwin Nunez are continuing. Napoli have started with a with a base transfer fee of 40 to 42 million, but Liverpool would want at least 8 million more, including bonuses. So what's that in pounds? 42 million euros in pounds. So that's about 35 million. 35 million plus bonuses. That probably would take up to 50 million, to be fair. You would expect. I'm sorry, guys. I'd probably want a higher base fee. I want a higher base fee. I think Liverpool can get more because I know the money in Syria. I know Napoli wasn't expected to put in some absolute huge bid or anything. But do you not think we can get more? Do you not think we can get more? Let's run a poll. Are you taking 14 million for Darwin? Yes. No. But want more money. Let's run that poll. Let's get that poll started. I want more. Let's actually go through some of the comments while people are pouring into the chat. People, if you are tuning into the stream, make sure you're smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel. We're 12 subs away from 1,650. So we're aiming to push towards that. Today is the target. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you're doing so. We're on 11 likes. It's going to be a short stream because I am jumping on Views Sports stream later. So I will be on that channel in the next 2 hours, hence why it's going to be somewhat of a short stream, probably about an hour, because obviously I do need to go and get food and I need to do a couple of other bits before I do that. But we are going to be back with a big live stream later today, 2+ hour stream. We will speak about all the outgoings in bigger detail, and the incomings regarding Alexander Isak. Some big reports did break out last night, so I know a lot of people want to speak about Isak and stuff like that. So if you want to speak about Isak, we will be speaking about him on the show later today. So make sure you smash that like button and you are subscribing. Let's dive into the chat before we start the things. Hi, footyreactstv in chat. Assalamu, how are you? Thank you and you're welcome. Like, comment, subscribe. We need to win the Premier League, UCL, FA, EFL Cup next season. You never walk alone. Thanks. Big up to AR on the chat, mate. Hey, mate. We're going on all cylinders next season. Big up to Jacob in the chat. Smash the likes and subscribe. Big up to Benjamin. How are you? I'm good, mate. I was meant to start the stream about an hour ago. Completely forgot. I was going live. Smash the likes. I want more. For Darwin, yeah. Big up to CJ in the chat. Outgoings, signings. That is the talk right now. Outgoings, you could argue, are probably more important because that is what's going to help us spend more money for later in the transfer window. So, yes, that is a fact. Morning, my man. To be honest, we will be lucky if we can get 45 mil for Darwin. He has had a poor season all last season. I think 50 million for him genuinely is fair. Big up to Antico in the chats. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, mate. The fact that Newcastle are worried says everything. I did say this a couple of streams ago. If Newcastle start to get worried, it's a good thing, because then that means that's when we can pounce. But I actually think we do bid for him. I do think we bid for him. Whether it gets accepted, whether it's testing the waters, is another thing. So yeah, guys, it looks like Liverpool probably wants about 45 million for Darwin, which is half of the price tag that we paid. To be honest, it is what it is. It's not like we was never gonna get the full money back. If we can get as much back as possible, then that's what ultimately really matters, you know. If we can get 45 million, that will go and fund towards other players, then we take it in the longer run. Do you know? I don't think that we will get a striker. I think we will end up with a player that can play left wing, right wing, and striker. I'm in somewhat of your agreement, mate. I said that at the start of the window. I said I've got a feeling that Liverpool don't actually get a striker. I've got a feeling we actually go and get someone of the caliber of, like, that is a versatile forward. Whoever that is, I don't know. Malik Fana is definitely a name I would look out for. So yeah, it looks like the talks between Liverpool and Darwin, you know, is somewhat progressing. It's looking like it's going to happen. And you know, obviously his time at Liverpool is going to be coming to an end. Talk of things coming to an end. Happy retirement for Adam Lallana, by the way. Happy retirement to him. We should do a little segment piece from at the end. Big up to him. Basically, Dembele-esque player. So let's see what the poll is saying. Are you taking 40 mil for Darwin? Yes, no, but want more money. Think we are all in on a centre forward now. I agree. I think the centre back will actually come first, to be fair. Big up to Views on Sport. Big up, guys. Smash the likes. Yeah, man. Guys, if you want to see more content from me today, I will be live on his channel. I'll put a link in the description. I think it's at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, if you want to see content from me again today, go and subscribe to Views on Sports. I think he's on the road to 2K, just like me. So, make sure you go and drop him a subscription, because I will be live on his channel come 1 o'clock. So, that's why I'm doing a shorter stream now. 40 million for Nunez. If anyone offers less, should be a no. Exactly. We can get we can easily get We can easily get 50 million for Darwin. I'm sorry, because what we want is probably a couple of more clubs to get involved. Maybe Napoli will drive that asking price more. It depends, because I'm not a Napoli fan, so I don't know what their circumstances in their transfer is like. Because if you think about it, they probably want to go and get Chiesa, and I'm not sure if David Ornstein Bomber. David Ornstein Bomber. He's just tweeted someone is exploring a player. Let me have a look. What's this? Oh my god, Arsenal exploring a deal to sign Christian Norgard from Brentford. Proposal for €31 waiting a reply. Oh my god. Norgard's a good player, but they've just got no mentality, haven't they? Oh god. What's happening with Kirkes? Mate, Kirkes will be announced. We've got I won't call it an update, but Fabrizio Romano has said that he will be announced. Check Dave O.C. Cop. Check Dave O.C. Cop. According to reports in Italy, Napoli are closing in on a deal to sign Darwin Nunez at a fee of €45 million, 5 million in bonuses. So 15 million euros and pounds is 42 million. Are you taking 42 million? Need a centre back and a short Diaz. Going for a striker, in my opinion. Don't want Diaz to stay. No, I just want Barcelona wants him because he wants to stay. Yep. Arsenal are crap. Yes. Isaac in next month, 100 plus Jota. I've seen a few people circulate thinking Jota could be included within a deal. In my opinion, I think Harvey Elliott could be more likely. Arsenal definitely a basketball team. They're more trying to build a rugby team, but they're not actually good. Big up to everyone that's in the chat. 30 plus people in the building. We're on 21 likes. We're going to aim for 30 likes in today's stream. It is literally a very, very short stream. So, yes, if we can push for 30 likes, that would be helpful. They could sign Pedro with Jota as a backup. Yes, they could. I think, like I said, we'll speak more about it on the latest stream with Isaac. I just think a lot of it is like a domino effect. We're waiting for a lot of things to happen. So yeah, there is reports, guys, that Darwin is closing in on a move to Liverpool. Not to Liverpool, to Napoli. But I don't think we will get Isaac just like Arsenal won't get Rodrigo, a bit of a wet dream. You seen that Arsenal signed Kepa? Yes, I did. They signed him on. Yeah, I saw that. Just literally popped through on my phone right now. Any more Gahey news? Right now, Mark Gahey, there's no real news. It's coming down to basically whether the player can get the minutes he would want. Because obviously there is a World Cup next season. And it's coming down to how much would Liverpool be willing to pay. I think if those two things can somewhat be sorted out, I think the deal happens. Arsenal love a Chelsea reject, don't they? Kepa now. Yeah, they love doing weird. To say they're rivals and everything, they do a lot of business together. But yes, we'll come back to quickly on Darwin Nunez. But Fabrizio did tweet out about half an hour ago. Milos Kerkez has signed his contract to Liverpool yesterday. Clubs all exchanged documents. Club statement to follow. So yeah, people in the chat wanting Kerkez news. This is the news. Now, when this happens, I don't know. I think it will happen later today. Or they wait till Friday. Because Liverpool will announce and plays on Friday. When will the announcement be? I think it will be today, in my opinion. It's scary for Richard got stuff wrong before. What do you mean? But yeah. Darwin Nunez, guys, looks like he's closing in on a move to Napoli, according to reports. Now, you know what? Let me pull it up on screen. I don't know if any of you guys seen it. Have you guys seen Darwin Nunez's new trim? Darwin Nunez trim. This is his new trim. He's gone proper skinhead. Hey, the balloons. Hey, they're celebrating Napoli. So, is it his birthday or something? 26? When's his birthday? Because why don't he just have a Darwin Nunez balloon? Darwin Nunez age. Oh, it was his birthday yesterday. Okay, fair enough. What's this? Fuck's sake! I've been begging Darwin to change his trim for 2 years because it was clear that he's sort of player where something as minuscule as that could be the difference to unlocking his full potential. And now he does it, just seems seemingly on the way out. Yeah, he's gone. Saying that people have signed, but then it collapses and they go to a different club without everyone knowing. He's gone. Guys, are people actually thinking Kirkes is a worry? Kirkes is signed. His documents are signed. He's passed his medical. All that needs to happen is for him to basically do the announcement, and they've probably already recorded all the announcement stuff. They just need to put it out, like when everyone said Ornstein to Chelsea a year ago. Who said that? Rackham once also has Elliot bid, and I can't lie, mate. You what is it? You've actually managed to get me on the ESAT train, mate. Because I can't lie. About a week ago, I was thinking, yeah, no, there's no chance. There's absolutely no chance of us signing him. And now, like, you've come into my chat, you've convinced me, mate. The Napoli hints. Yeah, he basically confirmed he's going Napoli. He's going Napoli. His missus is not bad. There's better Liverpool girlfriends, in my opinion. We got a panic in the chat. Smash the likes and subscribe. Yeah, we're on 23 likes. We're aiming for 30 plus likes in today's stream. Wow, we've gained a couple of subs in today's stream. Big up to everyone, man. 9 subscribers now from 1,650. We are getting closer to 1.7. Sky said Osherman to Chelsea for Richard City. I won't believe anything Sky Sports says, mate. I will swap Elliot with Pedro from Brighton. Nah, I would rather go all in on Isaac and fail than get Joao Pedro. 40 mil for Nunez. 40 mil for Nunez is okay. Hell no, Joao Pedro. Yeah. As long as we get some money, I don't really care. You know, as long as we get a decent fee, we can reinvest back into the squad. I genuinely, I'll be honest, I don't care. But yeah, it looks like Darwin Nunez is closing in on a move to Liverpool. I mean, to Napoli. I don't know why I keep saying Liverpool, man. So yeah, what should we go through next? Andy Robertson. So this is what Luis Steelers had to say on a regarding update to Robertson. Atletico Madrid remain confident of tempting Andy Robertson to join. Robertson has not made up his mind yet. He is enjoying a short break, and he has lots to ponder. Maybe by the end of the week, we'll have more clarity. So yeah, about a week or two ago, it looks like he was basically just going to sign within like a couple of days. Now, obviously, he's on holiday. He's taking time to think. He'll be thinking in his mind, can I still offer this Liverpool team something in the sense of still getting really, really good minutes, having a point in this team, or do I go to Spain, experience something for 2-3 years at a club in Spain, like most people dream of doing, and then going to play for Celtic? That's a possibility. So yeah, I still think he'll. I still think he would go. I think it depends on what Atletico Madrid offer him, in terms of wage and the offer they would offer Liverpool, because we're not accepting him for bloody free. Like, no. I reckon £10 million, 8 to 10 million, is a fair deal. I said we'll go all in Mbappe. We should sign Emre Can. Oh God, Leon relegated Turkey with their Bruno Fernandes. Hey, Turkey's got relegation on his CV, so that's a funny one. It's all jokes. They could relegate Leon so quick, but when it comes to the city, they're scared of them. Someone done nothing to them. What do you mean? But that means probably, I reckon Liverpool now probably will. I'll be shocked, if we don't actually maybe test something for Malik Fofana, because now they're relegated. They're kind of not in the driving seat in the sense of we're the team. We will get the fee we want. Ultimately, I think we could get him for maybe 20 to 30 million because of their relegation and stuff like that. I won't be surprised if he has a relegation clause or something like that. Put yourself in Isak's shoes. Got potential to play in the front forward mode. Diaz, Verts, Maka, Grav playing with Virgil is definitely interested. 100%. About their charges are fair. He means financial fair play because they got relegated for fines or something. Yes. I get what you mean now. I was just a bit confused at the way it was structured. But yeah, guys, we're 7 likes from 30. So if you've not hit that like button, make sure you've hit that like button so City won't get relegated, but Leon do. Different circumstances, if I'm being honest. Yeah, both of them are different circumstances. But, if Man City, if the big ones are big, I'm sure they will get punished. I've said for some time. They're not getting relegation or anything. I think they'll get maybe a point deduction. That'll be it. At max, in my opinion. I just don't think Man City do all this spending just to get them relegated into the Championship. Do you know what I mean? Convincing all the players to come and stuff. So I just don't think that's a likely possibility, in my opinion. Let's see what else. So yeah, it looks like Robertson. They've taken ages. Yep. So it looks like Robertson is going to go. I think he goes. In my opinion, I do think he goes, and I think we probably get the fee that we probably want. Newcastle being linked to João Pedro Adeyemi. I saw the bid for Elanga, and basically they just couldn't afford the price that Forest wants, so we can easily solve their situations. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm trying to get Right, what I need to do is, I'm just going to quickly refill my water, and we'll be back. People, if you are new, make sure you're smashing up that like button, and you are subscribing to the channel. We're going to keep going for another half an hour or so, and then I'm going to be on Muse's Sports channel, and then I'm going to be back at 2 o'clock, not 2 o'clock, about 3 o'clock. I'm going to do a big 2-hour show talking Isaac and incomings. So this shows more about the outgoings of your Darwin Nunez's, your Robertsons. The next show, which is going to be the big show, it's going to be about incomings. I'm going to try and get some people on as well. So if you are new, make sure you're smashing up the likes, you're subscribing. We're 7 away from 30. Big ups to everyone. I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Right, we're back. We can make 200 million sales. Yeah, we could. We very much could. City are literally back by country. Yep. 26 people inside. Big up to everyone. Yes. What was it going to put up? What did I want to go through next? What should we talk next in terms of outgoings? Let's have a look, see what the chat wants. Talk on Harvey, or Harvey Elliott news. There's not really been much news in the past day regarding Harvey Elliott, from what I've seen. I've not seen too much regarding him. However, there is a bit. This was obviously a report. Let me find it. This was obviously, we went through this yesterday. This was obviously the report from a couple of days ago. That Brighton are prepared to offer 40 million for Liverpool's Harvey Elliott. This would be a good fee. Very, 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 very good fee. Something I'll be happy with. Happy with all parties. I don't think you can really complain. I think, look, Harvey Elliott needs the minutes. And I think, do you want to know who could be a surprise? Nunez, Elliott, Trent, Phillips, Robertson, Chiesa, Diaz, Jota, Konza, Kanate, potential outgoings. Nunez, yes. Elliott, yes. Trent, yes. Phillips, yes. Robbo, yes. McCaskill, yes. Chiesa, yes. Diaz, I'm actually in the camp where I don't want him to go now. I want him to stay anyway, but I don't think he will. I don't think he'll go now. If I'm being honest, unless Saudi put up something mad or a bid, and Diaz is too hard for him to turn down. Jota, I'll be shocked. If I'm being honest. Kwanzaa, yeah, gone. Kanate, I don't think we sell Kanate. Hi, James Trafford, signed for Newcastle, £40 million. 16. Yeah, you always seem to put that much over there. Okay. I want him to go because of what I said before. Wait, why do you want... Who do you want to go? Bit confused in the sense of who do you want to go? So yeah, Harvey Elliott looks like he is going to be going. 40 million, you genuinely just can't go wrong for a player that is quality. Like, you look at Harvey Elliott's game time this season, a lot of them are genuinely subs. For Liverpool, he's played 18 games in the league. The season before that, he played 34. Season before that, he played 32. So his minutes have absolutely massively decreased, and 18 of those games are literally bench. He played 3 games in the Cup, so he only played, 21 games. Played 6 the season before. In the Champions League, he had a fair few games, to be fair. 5 games, 8 games. So he only played 26 times last season. For a player that is 22 years of age now, he should be coming into his own. I just don't think, unfortunately, that's not going to be at Liverpool. It's a shame because I like him, but if he's not getting the minutes, he's not getting the minutes, and he has to do what's best for his career. To be fair, he's actually had a very good Euro under 21 camp with England. Very good. 4 games, 2 goals. He's actually played really well in some of the games from what I've been hearing and seeing. So that could put the asking price of him up a little bit more as well. Diaz, because he isn't wanted by Barca, so he only wants to stay because of that. Wants him out. To be fair to him, I think he actually originally wanted to stay. I feel like if Barcelona was an opportunity, he would take it. You know, I think that's more of the case of that. So yeah, it looks like Harvey Elliott is going to be gone. But right now it's the trio of 3. Harvey, Darwin, and Chiesa, who I think will be the next 3 outgoings. And altogether, that should give us easily 100 million. Right there, that's 100 million right there for 3 players. Use that, go and reinvest that back in a striker. The Kwanzaa money, I think, we'll use to go and get maybe a centre back, i.e. a Mark Gahey, in my opinion. And then obviously those 3, maybe a couple of more, 1 or 2 more players will help fund maybe that upwards of that striker to sanction something for an Isak, if that was to come to light. But if he is to gone, we do wish him all the very best. Some other little bits more of outgoings before we wrap up the show. Rangers want to sign Owen back on permanent this summer, while Wrexham are interested in a loan move along with other clubs. Nothing decided yet. Don't be surprised if this lad gets sold. Like, it is a shame that we are selling a lot of our academy players. But if Slot and the team don't see him, in their plans and stuff, I'll then you're kind of in a position where you probably are going to sell, if I'm being honest. Kirkes, Vividi, Guehi, Frimpong, Bradley. Yeah, that's not a bad back 4, but I think Kanate would be in there as well. I do. So yeah, it looks like Owen Beck is probably going to be going alongside with all more academy players that Liverpool are looking for 25 million plus to sell Bentoke. I really like Bentoke. He's got that raw potential, which I like, that raw pace, that attacking intelligence. I hope with this sort of deal, we 100% include a buyback, like this guy says. We bring in a buyback because I think this kid is a talent. In my opinion, I actually do think he is a talent. That's my opinion. 25 million is not bad, but I'm trying to think what club are actually interested. Everton are, but I don't think we sell to Everton. If we're selling to Everton, I want thingy in exchange. What's his name? Branthwaite. That's my opinion. So yeah, he's had a very good season as well at Middlesbrough. I was speaking to some guy who is a Middlesbrough fan last season. 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 GA in 24 matches in a team that did nothing last season is a good return. He said when I speak to him, the guy does have absolutely raw ability. He thinks he's still, when I was speaking to him, he's thinking, do you think he could come in and do a job? He was saying on the mark stuff he would probably need one or two more loan spells before being included within that Liverpool team. He personally thinks. That was just coming from the Middlesbrough fan that I was speaking to. I think I watched him once or twice last season when they was on Sky. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So that's 25 million as well added on to that remarks. So that's again more brilliant business. So this is the reason why I think we can afford the big plays this summer, because of the outgoing. You bend Oaks 25 million. I saw a report yesterday about Stefan Bajcetic. That's going to be an interesting one. I think he is going to be given a chance because he is a talent again. He got given the chance last season, pre-season, and he didn't really impress a lot. And I think one thing that Bajcetic needs to improve on is his actual physicality. He needs that physicality on his side. Like, he's got the build, the long legs and everything to do it. He needs to build all that physicality that Slot likes in a midfielder. So I think that's going to be certainly interesting to see how that plays out. But on transfers, in terms of outgoings, Liverpool can still spend another 200 million in the market this summer and still PSR. Be fine with PSR. In my opinion, that we don't even need to do outgoings. We don't actually need to do outgoings. It's just more about why keep players around the football club who aren't good enough, who Slot on the team doesn't want, when we can get money for them and then use that to reinvest back in the squad and still be comfortable on the books. I like the plan there. Hopefully. Do I see spending another 200 mil? I won't be surprised. Because Gahey's probably going to cost us 40 million. Malik Fofana, maybe, 20 to 30. So you're probably looking at about 60, 70 for the pair of them. So you're probably spending 80 to 150 on a striker if it's Isak. If not, you're probably spending around that 80 million mark. I still think Liverpool would comfortably do another 100 million this summer in terms of spending, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, we are going to wrap up the show just there. We've got 31 people inside the building. I am going to redirect to the stream for later. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. How do I do this? Make sure you do drop a like and subscribe on the stream later today. We are going to be live at 3 o'clock. It's very important. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to wait around. Just come in, drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel as well. We are 8 subscribers from 1,650, so we're aiming to push towards that today, if that is possible. Big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching back on the playback, big up to yourselves. Take care, and I will be back on Visa Sports channel, so make sure you go and drop in a subscription and a like as well. Big up to everyone. We were speaking out of games. It's just more of a bite-sized show, just to run through a couple of things. Kirkes will be announced later today, and yeah, we will be back later on at 3 o'clock. Take care, and goodbye.